From the local station, News 4 Jax starts now.
A siren scare at the Veterans Memorial Arena sends country music fans running toward the exits as the band takes cover.
I can tell one of the teams was really scared. She was kind of looking at Dad saying, Dad, I want to go. I don't want to get shot.
Tonight at 6, more people are describing the panic at the Florida-Georgia Line concert, with the mass shooting at the Country Music Festival in Las Vegas still fresh on everyone's minds.
So last night, like seeing the people run out, you can tell that people are more on guard, you know, and maybe they take things a little bit more seriously, you know, for their own safety.
There are still questions about how staff at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena handled the situation.
Yeah, and we've been trying to get answers all day, and then just within this past hour, SMG, the company that manages the venue, released this statement saying that the smoke from the concert pyrotechnics activated their fire alarm. That alarm then set off an evacuation message inside the arena just before 10 last night. Here's what that recorded warning sounds like.
Attention. Attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants.
That was enough for many fans to decide to leave the area. Channel 4's Destiny McKeever spoke to several frightened concert goers. We begin with Channel 4's Jim Piggott at the arena. Jim, you talked to SMG on the phone.
You know, I was trying to talk to SMG. That's the group that runs the arena for the city, to get some answers about these questions. I wanted to know, were procedures followed last night? Why was there only that recorded announcement made when this went down? They wouldn't talk to us on camera, as we're still trying to get some of those answers. All they would do was issue the statement, which you just talked about just a short time ago. Still, we were able to get video from some of the viewers of exactly what happened inside, what went down, and how the people reacted. This is video shot by Craig Marks as the Florida-Georgia Line was in the middle of a song. This comes over the PA.
Attention.
No.
Attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants.
At that point, the announcement cuts off. The band quickly walks off stage. The audience left in the dark till the house lights come on. Still, no word of what's going on. Keep watching. People are starting to leave, but there doesn't appear to be a panic. And everything that we can see from the video is that it was orderly. Many are staying behind. We see people questioning staff and even see an officer standing by himself near the door. People like Melissa Reed, who's pregnant, says there was no way she was staying behind. She left with her husband.
Everything that's been going on in the world, he grabbed my hand and we took off to the car just to be safe.
7 minutes after the first alarm, this announcement comes over the PA.
Everything is safe. Please stand by.
At that point, people began to sit down and wait for the show. Then, 14 minutes after the alarm sounded, this announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Everybody, we are safe. It was just a fire smoke detector that went off. We're going to resume the show here in a few minutes.
While those who stayed were relieved there was no emergency, others, like Melissa Reed, are pointing fingers at SMG.
Poorly handled. When we walked out, the staff was even asking us what was going on.
Our crime and safety analyst, Gil Smith, who's a former JSO officer, says he's worked security at concerts at the arena before. He says there are protocols in place for various emergencies like tornadoes, shootings, and even terrorist threats.
If it wasn't an actual emergency, then there was no need to move the people, and they won't take over the PA system. However, even though it wasn't an emergency, maybe some type of announcement should have been made to reassure people if there is no serious emergency, you don't need to do anything, just stay in your seats, the concert will resume.
Still lots of questions for SMG, though they run this for the city. So I've been trying to ask the city as well. Are they satisfied with the way things were handled here? No comment so far. We're live from the arena. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.
And Channel 4's Destiny McKeever talked to more Florida-Georgia Line fans who are also complaining about how the situation was handled by security. Destiny, what are they telling you?
And in speaking with a lot of those fans, Mary, many of them say it wasn't until about 15 minutes after the sirens had sounded that they were alerted and told that everything was okay and they could return back to their seats. In this video, you can hear the emergency siren sound and people leave their seats, some even leaving the arena.
Everybody, we are safe.
Then about 10 to 15 minutes later, people are told to return to their seats. The voice over the intercom says a fire alarm went off.
I kind of looked behind me a few rows up, and there was a family, maybe a mom, dad, and 3 daughters, kind of young teens. And I could tell one of the teens was really scared. She was kind of looking at her dad saying, "Dad, I want to go, I don't want to get shot."
Gene Harley and his wife, Kelly, attended the concert. He says before the alarm scare, his wife was afraid to even go because of what happened in Las Vegas.
We sat there for 15 minutes, not knowing what's going on, what's the problem. Emergency, that could mean anything. And what happened a week and a half ago, everybody's on their toes.
And a man we spoke with says a part of his issue was that people heard those sirens going off. They rushed out of the arena and came back through without going through a security check.
Security, police, nobody was checking them. Nobody's looking for tickets. Everybody was just going back in. And that's a big safety issue out there.
And although no one was hurt, some fans say the fear of what could have happened is still very real.
Last night, like seeing the people run out, you can tell that people are more on guard, you know, and maybe they take things a little bit more seriously, you know, for their own safety.
And in reading our Facebook posts and our comments tonight, many people expressing the concern, saying that they wish security would have handled this situation in a more orderly fashion. Reporting live downtown tonight, I'm Destiny McKeever, Channel 4, the local station.